This is section 12.3. We're going to be talking about range and standard deviation. I'm sure you've found the range before. To find the range, you're going to take the highest value and subtract the lowest value. For example, Honolulu's hottest day is 89, coldest is 61. Take the high, subtract the low, and you get a range of 28. Notice this is not the same thing as mid-range. Mid-range, you add and divide by 2. That's not what I'm looking for. Range is high, subtract low. Standard deviation. Be careful when you're doing standard deviation. There's many steps. It will take a long time. Each step, however, is very easy to do. So the first thing you need to do is find the mean. Find the mean. Second thing you want to do is figure out how far away each item is away from the mean. This is called the deviation. How far does it differ from the mean? Next thing you're going to do is that answer you just found, all the answers you just found, because if there's 15 date items, you're going to have 15 numbers. You're going to square each of them and add them up. So subtract each one, square each one, add them up. Divide by n minus 1, where n is the number of items you have. Do not divide by n. If you have 15 items, you divide by 14. Make sure you remember that. Divide by n minus 1. Last thing, don't forget to take the square root. Again, many steps. There are 6 steps. Each step is easy. It just takes a long time to do. Don't forget to divide by n minus 1, and don't forget to take the square root. For example, we have millions workers in millions for 5 countries with the largest labor forces. Find the standard deviation. So we've got 778 in millions, 472, 147, 106, and 82. So first thing we have to do is find the mean. Mean is average. You add them up and divide by how many numbers we have. We've got 5 numbers. When you add them up, you get 1585. Divide by 5, and the mean is 317. So the first thing you do is find the mean. Second thing you do is you're going to take each of these numbers in turn and subtract the mean. So you're going to have 778 subtract 317. 472 subtract 317. Yes, you have to do it for every single number. 778 subtract. 472 subtract. So I'm subtracting the mean from each one of these numbers. This is what I get when I subtract. This is called the deviation, not the standard deviation. It's not the number I'm looking for. So subtract and you get a number. Square that number that you just got. In other words, 461 times 461. Yes, you're going to have large numbers. You're going to have large positive numbers. If you take negative 170 times negative 170, that will give you a positive 28,900. Negative times negative is positive. All of these numbers will be positive. You're going to add these up, and then you're going to divide by n minus 1. I've got 5 numbers. I don't divide by 5. I divide by 4. Dividing by 4, I get 91,298. A lot of students forget to take the square root. Don't forget the square root. You're going to take this number, take the square root of it. You're going to end up with a decimal, 302.16. Each step is easy. but you have to remember each step. There are 6. And the homework is 2 through 24.